I want to say how exciting it is to be in the company of all of these extraordinarily strong women and the men who are wise enough to associate themselves with strong women. It makes us better. You make the Commonwealth better. And I congratulate all of the companies, the 106 of you who have stepped up to make intentional your commitment to promoting successful strategies for incorporating the talent that women bring into your workplaces at senior levels, at policy-making levels, in the boardroom, people who have stroke, people who make direction and shape the organization. It seems to me that we are in the midst of the most extraordinary global competition, maybe in world history. And every successful enterprise has to be thinking about bringing in all the talent we know exists in our larger community. And overlooking that talent when it comes to women is unwise economically and fiscally. It's unwise socially. And so why not be intentional about it? That's what this initiative has been about. And so I'm really, really delighted to be back here in December. We were just here in October celebrating the original 14 companies. And I said at the time, as apparently was recorded, let's get to 100 by the end of the year. And Betsy, I could feel her eyes explode from behind me. I'm thinking, is it really possible? Can we get to 100? And look at you, 106. So I want to congratulate you, Betsy, and all of your team. I want to congratulate the extraordinary Secretary of Labor and Workforce Development, Rachel Caprelian, and her team. I want to thank again Gloria for suggesting the obvious, which is that if we can get to 106 in a couple months, let's go on to, let's say, 200. Shall we say, give yourselves till April. That work? I'll be around. But I want to also ask that we do more than just add companies to the list. That's important. And as we were saying upstairs, acknowledging and celebrating the willingness of your enterprises to associate themselves with this initiative is really important. And I hope as you make successive milestones, you'll take the moment to celebrate achieving those successive milestones. But I think we all know we have to go deeper than adding our names, the names of companies, to lists. We have to be intentional about assuring that women are moving up into policymaking and leadership positions. We have to make sure we're examining workplace conditions to make sure they work for all sorts of parents, men and women. We have to make sure that we're thinking ahead about what a living wage really means in our community, what it really means to make a safe and successful workplace for our neighbors and our coworkers. We have to keep asking ourselves the hard questions, ourselves, not just that other company or that other municipal or state government, ourselves. What are we doing in our time, in our workplace, to re-examine how to make this workplace successful for talented women? We have so many strong and extraordinary people in this room. And I would be remiss if I didn't acknowledge one of the strongest and one of the most extraordinary leaders who's present here, and that's our Attorney General, Martha Coakley. Thank you. I know the sacrifice that leadership demands, and so do the rest of you in this room. You know what it takes to lead, but you also know how important it is that other young women see you leading. And when you consider and worry, as sometimes we do, about whether the goals we've set are too ambitious, too aggressive, maybe even unrealistic, I leave you with a charge I heard the great Dr. Benjamin Mays, the famous, legendary president of Morehouse College, give to an earlier generation when he said, "Not failure, but low aim is sin." Go get him. Thank you.